Happy good day, everybody. If y'all see me looking down at my phone, I'm just reading some notes that I recently just added for the topic today. The topic today, do you think you deserve to be celebrated by your family members? Or I just want to say, do you believe that you deserve to be celebrated by anybody? Um, I believe that everybody uh deserve to be celebrated, no matter who they are. Sometimes I believe it's best that you get your flowers while you still here, than you getting your flowers while you leave this world. Um, what I personally, I love to be celebrated, and I would love, I deserve to be celebrated, and I demand to be celebrated. You know, I feel like if you can't celebrate me, then uh, why are you hanging around me? Because think that I'm a good person, and I think that you a good person. I think that I'm gonna celebrate you every day of the life, and every day that I get a chance, that I'm gonna celebrate you. But sometimes everybody don't think the same way that you think. But I think you deserve to be celebrated. I do. I think it's absolutely important to be celebrated. Um, if y'all can know us background, that's my roommate. He cooking dinner. I know y'all. This here, I love it though. People feel the need that it's the other way around, that you should celebrate that person um when they did and gone. And I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it was Jocelyn Hernandez. She was on Whitney's uh show one day, and Whitney had Wendy was had been talking about her, and what I don't know, Wendy threw some flowers at her or whatever, and I think she had told Wendy, for you being the person that you is, you should be celebrating people while they here. Don't wait until they gone and to celebrate them. But see, this is where I goes to show you. That's why I said what I said the other day, where when you doing hot topics like that, and sometimes when you in the limelight, people can't accept uh the they can't accept that you talking about them and they life. But you put your life out there for everybody to talk about. That's just like me. I'm doing YouTube. So say one day I what get famous on my platforms, and say one day that I'm out and about and I do, and I'm doing the wrong thing, because see, that's why I say, when you do stuff, whatever you do, we reflect on your future. We reflect on your life. So if you do something out there in them streets, like if you get into a fight at a club, but whatever you do, because that's what most of people used to do, and everybody known Jocelyn Hernandez from Love and Hip Hop, and everybody known she was known allegedly for always wanting to fight. Uh, allegedly Stevie J's baby mama, Mimi Frost, but to get a that's not what I'm trying to go. But to get what I'm trying to say, when you do stuff out there in the streets, you normally putting a lot of heat on your name. So when your name come up to be famous one day, you soon to going to regret it because everything that you did back in your past, everything that was what was done that you had done to other people, it's gonna come forefront ahead, and you might not like it, but it's gonna come forefront ahead. Believe it or not, it's gonna be people out there that gonna reveal everything that you did. All the way from the fact that you was out there fighting them clubs with different people. You see how they do Nicki Minaj. You see, they talks about her. They said that the way that she's act, they say she 40 years old and the way she act because and I want to say congratulations to Nicki Minaj about her baby. I just seen that she's gonna have a second child. And they talk about how she allegedly married this man was supposed to have raped this woman that went on national TV. The real. And allegedly she had said some things about Lonnie Love and they called it fat shaming. And they was coming after Nikki. That's why I say sometimes you have to watch what you say and you have to then know that everything that you do and say will reflect on your life. It will reflect on your life. So that's why I say, do I think that you deserve to be celebrated by your family members? Of course. Who don't deserve to be celebrated by their family members and their friends? You deserve to be celebrated by your family members, your friends, and your peers. That should never be taken away from you. But I also think that you also deserve to be respectful. You know, not like I just said yesterday, I said last night I had did these videos. And I said, don't just be respectful to others, be respectful to yourself. You don't have to dress a certain way, like you are a video vixen just to be acknowledged to get ahead. You could dress and be classy and still get ahead. I'm gonna see who is this? But I do understand we live in today's society and that people dress the way they want to dress and people dress how they dress. They don't look at it as maybe shaming their family allegedly or maybe degrading themselves. They just look at it as fashion, you know. But look how look I'm trying to see I'm gonna use this for example. Look how Brandy daughter dressed. Brandy daughter don't dress like that. And I think that it basically sometimes I feel that maybe it's because the way that you was raised up. Because I think even Brandy when she was coming up, she wasn't raised to dress like that because allegedly they say Brandy and Ray J and them was raised in the church. They was brought up in the church. So, it was certain things that wasn't just allowed. And this is not about Ray J and this is not about Brandy. I'm just using them as an example. I think they intelligent and I think they talented people. I think they dress classy. I don't think they dress hoodish. You know what I'm saying? When you got some people out there that do. And I think that that's why going back to say, you don't have to dress hoodish or ghettoish just to try to make it ahead in life. You can dress classy and look at Taraji B Henson. You know what I'm saying? You can dress classy and you can be yourself and you can still make it in this world. You know, but I do think everybody deserves to be celebrated, and I do think you don't just deserve to be have flowers on your grave. You deserve to have your flowers in your hands while you still walk around here. And I basically that's all I really had to say. I love y'all. Mm. Happy good day.